Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Feel free to click the link and join me up here on the panel. I would love to have you. I would love to have you guys up. Hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. Hey, what's up? What's up? How are you? Hakeem is in the building. What's going on? I'm doing good. I just asked you that. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. What's up with you? Oh, you wide awake or just a little bit? Doing great. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you liked it. That's what's up. So, are you going to click the link? Since you're the only one here at the moment. Oh. Okay, so are you going to at least listen? Okay, it doesn't matter where you're at. Yes, we can do that. Thank you all for joining. So are you here for the reading? Are you guys here to hear me read the first chapter? Thank you all for joining. Feel free to click the link. And just comment in the chat. If you're here for that, let me know because I'm here for it. But only if you guys are here for it. Okay, cool. I'll wait for you. Absolutely. We can do that. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I figure I want to get this out the way. Not out the way, but it's like I've just been so. Come on now. I've been waiting since last week, okay? Since last week to get this in. Like, it's about to be a whole week. Come on now. I've been starving myself from reading this book. I got this book on Friday, okay? Tomorrow is Friday. And I have not read a word of a chapter. I'm like fiending right now. So fiending. But I said I wanted to do it up here. I wanted to read the first chapter up here and like do a review of it, basically, like read it to you guys and everything. So that's what I'm waiting on. This is what I've been waiting to do, but I don't know if I'm gonna read it right now. Don't get it twisted. I need you guys to be here with me. Like, if you're here with me, let me know you'd like me to read it now. And once he gets up here, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Because this wasn't anything planned, like just out of the blue. I just say, you know what? Now feels great. And I'm pretty sure I can get through the first chapter in enough time to not be too late to hop on other people's panels in a little while and like let them have my opinion on that. Yes, I'm not gonna be up here long, guys. This is not gonna be one of those kind of streams. However, we can still talk about whatever you guys like. You know, it doesn't have to be, strictly one thing. We can set this for another date. I can definitely do that, where I know more people will be here, ready to hear it, receive it, that kind of thing. But I was going to go live regardless. I want to read it. At least start. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could always finish with you guys. But I wanted to read the first chapter with you guys. I didn't want to start the book because I knew, first of all, how I am when I start reading a book is it's different, you know. So I would have been done with it if I would have just clicked offline on Friday when I got it right after that live Chaos Culture Radio. Y'all need to go check it out now. I'm telling you. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Go check it out. Anyway, on Friday, if I would have just got off that live and then just started reading, oh my goodness, yeah. Even though it wouldn't happen like that because unfortunately for me, I had other things to do at the time, but still, I wish I could have just started. Yeah, but I've been waiting. And then when I first ordered it, I did not know that it had been out for a couple of years, you know? I had no idea. I just knew that, like, oh, go get the book. She's coming out with her second book. She's about to drop another one. Go get it. I'm like, let me see about this first one. Never heard of her, never heard of it, nothing. Bam, I gotta get it. And oh, I was so happy when it came on Friday. But I'm just like, oh, I cannot wait to open these pages. Yes, I am shaking. Now I'm clapping my nails together. So I'm not shaking. Can you hear? Ooh. Now I'm tapping on playing the piano. All that good stuff. Yes, I am in love. Again, I hope you guys are all doing well. I thank you all for being here. I truly do. And you know what? Prince Hakeem, I'm waiting on you now. And anybody else who would love to join, please hit the like button. Shoot. I know this isn't a business over here. And I won't even know if you hit the like button, but whatever. At least not from here on my phone because I don't know how to do these things. But thank you. I appreciate you all the time. I want to get started. Let's get it started. Yes, I'm about to get it started in here for sure. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Prince Hakeem, you said give you a minute. See, this is what I be talking about. Give them a minute. They try to take two, right? Like, oh my goodness. You didn't ask for 2 minutes. You asked for a minute. Like, really? This is how you do people? No wonder there's all this miscommunication, right? Like, if you say a minute, I mean, like, a minute, it's like 60 seconds. Okay? No, but I'm just playing. Like, but yes, I am waiting on Prince Hakeem to return. And then we can get into it. How do y'all like that? Hello.
Hey,
I hope I didn't rush you by mentioning your name and everything and putting you on the spot about you talking about a minute and all of that good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You know when and
I hope I didn't influence you to jump on here quicker because of that. Oh, your fake laugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The strobe lights. You at a party?
No, no, no. I told you I'm in front of some. I'm in front of somebody's house. I'm outside. Outside.
Oh, okay, cool.
What's good with you?
What's good with you? No, you didn't just go outside just for this. Like I said, we could do this a whole nother time. It's okay.
Okay, but it was just what I mean. Your wish was my command.
Oh, just stop it. Don't act like I. Oh, you tried it. Oh, you're
Yeah,
not gonna. Oh no, 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 because this was not planned.
yeah. This wasn't planned. But
I
you
wish
could,
it was because then everybody would have been together. You know what I mean?
yeah. You could say I'm your number one fan.
Oh, that is so sweet. That is sweet. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. No, no, definitely. The
Yeah,
original.
well, everybody's gone now. Now that they know we're not gonna do the reading because you're outside, so now they're like, you know what? F this, and they're out.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And
No,
it's
we're
all
gonna do
your
the.
fault.
No, it's not my fault.
Yes, it
But
is.
listen,
Yes, it
listen,
is.
listen.
Because you are the reason why now the reading is not gonna happen.
How is it not gonna happen? Because listen, I'm still here when the smoke clears.
Because you're outside and you just told people that you were outside, and I just told people, okay, well, because you're outside, and you know what? I think maybe I don't know. Maybe because of the people that were here that didn't say anything. I don't know. I know they left. That's all I know. They're like, oh, you're not reading? Oh, forget this. We waited for Prince Hakeem for nothing.
No, 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 no. Y'all not waiting on me. You can still do the reading, but my phone's about to die.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. So I shouldn't have waited for you. I should have just started reading. You
But
wasted my time and
don't I
everybody's
get it?
time. Now you're saying that after you had everybody leave. That's messed up. Okay. I just love the smell of new pages and the sound. Oh my goodness. And that's a little too. I just love the smell of a brand new book. I don't know why it is, but I love it. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna do it anyway. But now I'm upset because I just said I'm gonna do it anyway, but nobody's here anyway now. You see, he had everybody leave. Well, I guess I did. So, my apologies. And you know what's so crazy? Is because I hope you got this far in the video. I really do. And if you did, and you enjoy this content that I am going to still present to you guys, feel free to hit the Cash App at BERRY86WHITE. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, just another minute here or two before I start the reading because I'm going to read it. I don't think I want to wait any longer. I mean, come on, just the first chapter, right? That's all I was trying to do. Oh. Well, everybody left. You know what I think it's time for? Oh, excuse me, I was doing something. Anywho, I think it's time for me to get it together. And maybe the next time I read anything to you guys, I'll be reading it on cam, or at least with a projector, camera view in the back. Anyway, I shall begin. Confessions of a Dade County Love Story by Goddess Forever. Yes, Goddess Forever is the author. 1, Chapter 1. It says Armstrong 17, 2005. Every day at football practice, I would look over at the bleachers and see Loretta poise. She was either on the side supporting me or on the field for practice. Something had to be wrong today because because there was no sight of her. She missed the game, and even when she wasn't at practice, she still waited for me so that we could walk home together. They say you can't have the opposite sex as a best friend, but I disagree because Loretta and I are the epitome of friendship. We attended Edison Senior High. I'm the wide receiver for the Pioneers. She's the captain of the dance team. Because everyone knows that she can throw down, I asked Coach Joseph if I could miss practice. I made up a lie, as I often did. I told him I had a family issue, and he permitted me to leave early. I'm one of the most valuable players on the team, so Coach allows me to do certain things. I guess you can say he favors me a bit. Today's a bit different day for me, though. I got to go. Duty called. I need to know what's up with my friend. I called Jamal, a close friend of mine, who always has my back no matter what. He knows that if I call him, I need him, no doubt. He's not the selfish type. If I need anything, I never have to ask twice. That's why he's my right hand. Jamal has a car and I need a ride fast. Loretta has an abusive background at home, and right now anything could be going down. Jamal answered on the first ring. Man, I need a ride home real quick. You got me? I got straight to the point, wasting no time holding a conversation with Jamal. Yeah, man, you know I got you, he said with no hesitation. I'll be out in front of the school in 5. Hanging up the phone, I ran to the front of the school, running into Danielle, one of the ninth grade sliders. She hated Loretta, but that wasn't the reason for our breakup. I found out she was messing around with my homeboy Dre. Dre was a nasty nigga too. The type that hit anything that walked. No standards. He was hitting them all if given the chance. I was different in a way because my parents never played that shit. And I'm selective with who I stick my dick in. I wasn't mad about the situation though. I knew what kind of nigga Dre was. And I never cared about Danielle like that. But I was humiliated. After all, they did stay on the same block, and I've heard rumors of them always flirting. I knew it was bound to happen. Hey, what's up, Jordan? She said to me as I tried to speed past her. Back in the day, Danielle was one of the thickest females at the school. Every nigga wanted her, but she was into me. She was mine. We messed around a couple of times, but then the bomb dropped that she was dealing with Dre. I didn't know what to do with my freshman self getting clowned by my peers. They stared, saying Dre took my girl, and it hurt me at the time. But ain't no pressure. It was my first time dating, and that's one reason I don't date now. I can't believe that girl dared to speak to me after so long. I couldn't believe how dauntless she was. I looked at her, then pretended not to hear. I pulled up my pants because I don't believe in belts and shook my head as I rushed right past. I then sat on the sidewalk waiting for my ride. What's with the cold shoulder? Got some clout so we could ignore each other now, huh? She asked. Look, please get away from me, I told her nonchalantly. But she was one tenacious bitch. Come on, Jordan. Don't tell me you're still mad about freshman year. She put her hands around my shoulders. Where's Jamal when I need him? He wasn't driving fast enough, and I was starting to run out of patience. Move, man. Damn, I shouted, standing up and shoving her off me. Fine, it's like that. She gave me the frailest shove. No, it's like this. Without thinking, I grabbed her by the neck and shoved her against the gate. I didn't even see it coming because I've never touched a woman to physically harm them. It must be the heat and the frustration I'm going through. I am lucky the school police were nowhere in sight. I released my hand from her neck. Danielle fell to her knees in tears crying her eyes out. But I don't give a fuck. She deserved it. I've been sick of the aggravation every day in the school about her and Dre. She never should have bothered me. I was never this way, but I do tend to get angry at times. I saw the familiar white Ford and hurried to the passenger side. His 2-year-old son was in the back seat, which meant Jamal left school early again to pick him up from his mother so that she could work because they didn't have daycare. Even though I'm a junior and Jamal was a senior, we were really close friends and living on the same block. He lived right up the street from me, and Loretta lives across the street. He always told me I was going to fall in love with her, but I would say we are just friends and that he's tripping. Jamal snapped his fingers and pointed into my direction as if he had just remembered something important to tell me. Oh, yeah, I hear your girl is in the hospital, he blurted out. I knew exactly who he was talking about and instantly became worried. Yeah, so what happened? Luke, he beat her up again. My chest tightened with rage. Again? Yeah, boy, you'll hear about it. This time the police came and they took him to jail. Miss Lenny is mad as fuck. Which hospital she at? I asked, bypassing all the gossip sessions. Jackson. Aight, just take me there. Jamal gave me a grin as if he could read my mind. Way ahead of you, bro. That's where we are headed. Loretta and I talked about everything. She even told me about excuse me, as I changed the page, time Luke tried to rape her, which was also the first time he ever raised his hand to her. She managed to get away by doing what most smart victims do in her position. She kicked him in his private area and fled out of his daughter's bedroom window. It's funny because growing up, they used to get along so well. Tashi, Luke's daughter, is another one of Loretta's best friends. But like her mother, she is in denial of the fact that her father did these things to Loretta. As far as I know, the mother knew about the physical abuse, but she ignored it because he threatened her if she intervened, so the violence continued. Days later, I made plans to go bust at the nigga, but Loretta stabbed him before I could get to him. I thought the abuse was over, but her use of the defense just provoked him. I promised myself and Loretta that I was going to be the one to kill him. Now that he's locked up with criminals just like himself, I hope they take turns making his life a living hell. Jamal pulls up at Jackson Memorial Hospital. I want to jump out in a hurry to Loretta, but I have no idea where her room is. Jamal parked at the top of the Jamal parked on the top floor of the parking lot, and we got out with his son, Junior, and headed for the elevator. Jamal told me that Loretta is on the fifth floor. I pressed the number multiple times, even though I knew once was enough. I was anxious. I need to see this girl and make sure she is all right. Once the elevator door opened, I ran out. I stopped noticing that Jamal had not followed me. I was on the wrong floor and Jamal's trying to tell me, but the elevator door closed on him. I waited a few moments for it to open, thinking he would have pressed the open button before running up the stairs and waiting by the door, and Jamal's shocked to see that I made it before him. What room is she in? I asked out of breath. Jamal laughed. Calm down, calm down. Tashi didn't tell me all that. I went to the front desk and asked for Loretta Poise's room. They asked me who I am, and I showed ID assuring them I was family. They pointed to a room that was surrounded by a group of doctors. I was scared, so I hurried in and found her asleep. I sat on her bed. Jamal sat in a chair, his son on his knee near the window. The AC is on and the air is freezing. I went into a drawer and took out a blanket for her so she could be warm. She felt as if she was freezing. She had goosebumps all over her arms. There was an empty tray on her table with two balloons and a card. She must have just gone to sleep. I took a good look at her to see if she looked abused. Her face was fine and didn't have any signs of bruising or marks. She's so beautiful as she sleeps. I can't take my eyes off her. Maybe Jamal was right. I might fall in love with this girl. Time is going by really fast, but I don't want to leave before she wakes up. I need to hear her voice and make sure she is really okay. I looked out of the 5-story window at the people walking back and forth by the McDonald's. By this time, it's going on 7 p.m., and Jamal had to take his son home. I'd walk him downstairs. It was the only time I left the room. I stayed by her side until she opened up those big, gorgeous eyes. She caught me staring, amazed I didn't even look away. I hadn't realized how outstandingly beautiful she had gotten over the years. Jordan, she said in a soft tone as she arose from her slumber. She hopped up, excited to see me. I was so happy to see her smile. I knew she was okay, but I still wanted to make sure. Yeah, it's me, baby, I responded, getting up and hugging her. It was dynamic and passionate. I could feel the gravitational pull. The force between us felt real. What are you doing here? She asked. Her face brightened at the sight of me, just glowing pleasantly. I was worried about you. How are you feeling? I feel fine, just a little pain, she replied with a look of hurt and disdain in her eyes. I've been here since damn near 5 o'clock. Jamal was here too, but he had to take his son home. A nurse walked in, pushing a scale. I moved out of the way so that she could check her vital signs. How did you know I was here? She continued to ask questions. Who else? Take a guess, I laughed. Oh, Jamal. She immediately knew my source of information. How did he know? Tashi told him. On the way back from walking Jamal down, I passed by the gift shop and thought it would be a nice gift for Loretta. I saw her glance over at the lunch table when she woke up. It was a basket and a soft teddy bear, two balloons, and a card attached to it. I'm glad I never spent my lunch money at school. When the nurse left, she asked me about it. Are those for me? I smiled brightly. You know it, baby. Thank you, she blushed as I blushed right back. I sucked my teeth. Oh, girl, it's nothing. I appreciate it, though. Thank you again. She seemed so pleased by my effort to make her a little happier. She indeed was my best friend, and that's what true friendship it's all about. Did they tell you when you're coming out? I asked. With a frown on her face, she replied, I think Friday. I sat at the bottom of the bed. She seemed as if she liked it better at the hospital. Tears ran down her cheek. I knew she was hurt. How could anyone do that to a girl so beautiful? I was perplexed. Then again, there were a lot of things I didn't understand in life. But then again, there was a lot of things I didn't understand in life. I wiped her tears with my thumb. What's wrong? I asked, concerned. I know when I get out, he's going to do the same thing again. No, he won't, I assured her. Yes, he will. He never stops. I don't know why people could be so cruel. Don't they have any conscience? I sat there and watched tears build up in her eyes. I got so mad. I have to get this nigga when he gets out. That's all that ran through my mind. Kids or no kids, wife or no wife, he's a dead man walking. Visiting hours are about over, and the nurse came to warn. As much as I didn't want to leave, I couldn't say stay or anything because my parents would lose their mind wondering where I am. At home, while taking a nice long hot shower, even then, I thought about her. Even then, at the dinner table, I thought about her. My mother was worried about where I'd been, what happened, why I came home so late. But she couldn't get anything out of me, not even my father. And no matter what, I always ended up opening up to him because he had a way of talking to me. But not this time. I was numb. After dinner, I needed something to calm me down, so I jumped out of my bedroom window at about 1 a.m., headed straight to Jamal's house, and knocked on his older sister's window. She was always stashing kush somewhere, and I was in need. Plenty of times she tried to fuck me. But in my heart, as much as I wanted to, I was never the type to do that to my homie sister. Shit, I fucked enough bitches at my age anyway. Still, I was never the nasty type, especially with diseases on the rise. And my mama was expecting to see proof of the test results of any female I ever brought to the house. It's not all negative. It's not happening. And they can't even enter without it. A few days later, when I went to visit Lorietta, she seemed fine. She was drawing in her sketchbook filled with fashion madness. I had no idea she brought it with her. That's when I realized she would never leave it home because Tashi was dying to go through it, but she never allowed her to. How are you today? I asked with a dozen roses in my hand. I'm fine. These are for you. She gushed, smelling the freshly picked scent. I like them, but hold up. I have a question. She went from happy to curious. I thought red roses symbolized love. I know I love you. I laughed. She placed them with the rest of her gifts on the side table. I wondered who gave her all of them until I saw the name on the card. It read Julius Porter, her boyfriend, whom I hated. I couldn't believe he had shown up. The bathroom door was closed, and I heard the sink water running. That's when he came out. What it do, player? He said to me, raising his hand to clap me up. But he was left hanging. Julius, no, I don't like his bitch ass. He was a lame, corny ass fuck boy with money, not good enough for Loretta. And he knew it just as well as I did. Feeling stupid, he had a big grin on his face, as if he had just gotten some pussy. All right, Loretta, I'll see you at school, baby. He kissed her on the cheek before leaving. Okay, bye, Julius, she said as I rolled my eyes. I permitted myself to sit on the edge of her bed with a pile of questions circling my head. I looked at her with an earnest expression. So, you fucking that nigga? What? No, Jordan. How could you ask me something like that? Jordan, don't even worry about Julius. You know how he is. I calmed my ass down because she was right. So dude was a little troublesome because he had money, some popularity, and a weak ass clique. I wasn't sweating fool. I was all that in a bag of chips. Oh my goodness. I have major clout in every hood from Overtown to the city. Opelika and Carol City. My name alone rang bells everywhere. Everybody knew me or heard of me from always fighting everywhere I go, especially at the club where niggas try to disrespect or just for being a beast on the field. And if they ain't heard of me, they were nobody. I noticed Loretta didn't have in her IV as she put on her all white Air Forces. What's up? I asked, taking notes of everything. Nothing. I'm going home today. What? And you weren't going to tell me anything? Well, where are you going? Are you going back to Latashi's house? Nope. Then where? Foster care? Julius's big sister says I can stay with her because no child should be in this predicament. What? Loretta, no, hell no. I got up, slapping her table, making the tray fly on the floor. Jordan, calm down. What's up with you? It's better than going home. And besides, child services weren't going to let me go back to Tashi's family. Why don't you come stay with me? I asked. She laughed again. Now you know your mom isn't going for that. I'm better off getting emancipated. All right, then stay away from his ass if you do. She laughed, looking at me crazy. Yeah, All right, laugh now, I told her. All right, that's the end of chapter 1. And yes, please forgive me for the mistakes. I am, or should I say, I have been earlier, not now at the moment, apparently, but I was drinking. So yeah, I think I sound messed up, but also I was reading the words exactly how they are here edited in this book. And so far so good, interesting, and I am loving it. So if you guys would like to hear more, please go purchase the book, okay, from Goddess Forever. It's called Confessions of a Dade County Love Story. If you haven't heard it before, you definitely have heard it here first. Oh my goodness. And now I'm so glad I got that out of the way. You know what? It could have been just the nerves too, because I've never had to read it for you guys in forever. Anywho, I'm glad now. I can go be a menace on somebody else's channel. Not only that, now I can read the rest of the book. Because that's what I've been anxious about this whole time. Ever since it has arrived. When I tell you it arrived and I was still over on Chaos Culture Radio live on Friday when it arrived. Yes, I've been that anxious ever since. So please forgive me, guys. I can and will reread it to you guys if you ask me to on another day. Okay? Maybe even later on today sometime. Who knows? I don't. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I hope you all are well. You guys have a great day. I'm on my way out of here. Mwah.